North Carolina Congressman Mark Harris, sitting on the House Judiciary Committee. We've got him back. Good to see you, Congressman. Talk to us about the firing of Kristi Noem, letting her go. There was mounting criticism that has been going on for several months. It seems as if this new campaign ad, her claiming that the president approved it, though he claims that he did not, that was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back, if you will. Your thoughts there?
Well, obviously, I think we certainly appreciate the work that Kristi Noem has done in her time there as Secretary of Homeland Security. And she walked into a situation, as we all know, is a very difficult situation, a very broad jurisdiction that the Department of Homeland Security carries when you really think about it, and an incredible task of making sure we secured the southern border, making sure that we began to move toward removing the criminally illegal aliens out of our country. And she certainly has done that. And the president mentioned even yesterday that historic things were accomplished during her time there. But I do think that there were some obviously issues that had surfaced that were leadership issues. And I think the president, again, showed his incredible leadership in simply being able to make a decision. He's decisive. He decided it was time for a change, and he put Senator Markwayne Mullin in that position. And I think that there's no question that he is going to be a phenomenal leader. Everything I hear about Senator Mullin on Capitol Hill is he is respected. He has a reputation of strong integrity, honesty, and I think that he will have a swift confirmation, I hope, and I already believe that he's going to get Democrats that will cross the aisle and support his nomination.
What do you think about the president? I mean, the fact that Noem was only on the job for 13 months, maybe he realized, maybe he made a mistake, maybe he didn't, because a lot of leaders out there would say to themselves, you know what, I don't want this blowback on me. I don't want it to look bad that I made a mistake. But President Trump, do you feel like he puts the country before anything else and what's best for our homeland security at this point?
There's no question. And I think that when you really stop and look at the big picture, the movements that have been made, I mean, again, even that ad, everybody wants to talk about that ad, but it was a national campaign, and folks don't need to get lost in the fact that over 2 million illegal aliens have been deported. I think over 600, almost 700,000 deported by ICE and Immigration Services, but then 1.9 million self-deported in 2025 alone. This campaign ad may very well have added to that. And so I think that you need to recognize that there's been incredible success, but I also know that we have these sanctuary cities and sanctuary states that are not cooperating with the work that is trying to be done, as we've seen in Minneapolis. And of course, when those things happen, then as a leader, you've got to begin to bear responsibility for that. And I think the president recognized that maybe there's time for a leadership change, and he made it. He was decisive, and we're now moving forward. And so I'm confident in how this is going to turn out.
All right, we are following that very closely. Again, the pending Senate confirmation of Senator Markwayne Mullin for DHS Secretary. Congressman Mark Harris, thank you, Congressman. Appreciate that. I'm Sean Kreisman. For stories and content just like this, check out National Report weekdays 9 to noon, only on Newsmax.